Today we got a cool video. We're catching up with an automotive celebrity picking up a new car, and for once I'm not spending any money, so I'm going to enjoy myself. But before that, this video is once again brought to you with Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with the audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. They further improve their offering, and there's loads of new things available to go and take advantage of using that code below. You'll save money on your first website using that link below, using that code, so make sure you bookmark that. Even if you're not using it now, you'll save money on your first website. So something I've not talked about before, Squarespace actually uses design intelligence. Using the power of AI enables you to create a stunning website exactly as you need it using the power of AI. You really got to go and have a little go on it on Squarespace to fully understand how powerful this tool is. It's absolutely incredible. It's mind-blowing. For those running their website as a commercial entity as well, you've got Squarespace Payments. Squarespace Payments is the easy way to manage your payments in one place. Onboarding is fast and simple. Just get started in a few clicks and start receiving payments right away. Plus, give your customers more ways to pay with their popular payment methods as well. These include Klarna and others. So you can actually take client bookings now as well with Acuity scheduling. That's a new feature that I wanted to talk about and I haven't actually mentioned before. You can do invoicing through your site. There's SEO tools, and you can also sell content. This is a massive one. Loads of people selling courses, webinars, all of that stuff. You can sell that through your site with ease on Squarespace. So as always, do keep me posted with what you're creating with your Squarespace built website. I love seeing what you're all creating. Make sure you save that code below. If you're not ready yet, bookmark it for when you are. It's exclusive code for you guys and girls. Let's jump in the Brabus then. We'll have a little drive and then we'll get to it. Hello, and welcome back to CGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Brabus 4x4 squared. Today, we are off to Joe Macari because a friend of mine is picking up something I don't think I'm ever going to see anyone pick up and collect ever again. Super niche car, and the fella in particular has got a penchant for niche cars. He is a chap you undoubtedly would not have avoided on social media over the past couple of years. He's received unparalleled success on the social media sphere, particularly TikTok and short form content on social media. He's not a YouTuber per se. He's an Instagrammer and a TikToker, and someone that's got a really eclectic, interesting taste in cars. One of his first videos he ever filmed was in this car, hence I'm in it today. So I'm bringing it to the collection for a little bit of nostalgia. I hate this road. The lanes are so narrow, it's horrendous. It wasn't his matte black guys, but the chap in question is called Max, or Maximilian. His P-Wuff Talks Cars, I don't know how to pronounce it. Even he's not 100% sure. He's got over 1 million followers on Instagram and on TikTok as well, and he uses that little hand to point at cars and go through all the features. If you haven't seen him before, A, where have you been? And B, make sure you go and check him out. But today, he is collecting his third car. He has a BMW 7 Series, he has a VW Passat W8 Estate. Doesn't get much more niche and cool than that, and today he's picking up a very cool BMW. So we're off to Joe Macari, a favourite haunt of mine, somewhere that I am very used to. My 250 is there at the moment across the road in their classic workshop, so we might go and have a little look at that as well, time permitting, because today I'm off also to go and film with Challenge the Road Richard, to go and see his car collection and see what on earth he's bought this week as well. It's all go, ladies and gents, and I feel like there's been a surge in your classics and modern classics in particular. I feel like people are on the march with these things. Modern cars have taken a bit of a kicking in the nuts, and I think we are seeing a bit of a bull run on the old modern classics and classics. Anywho, my market thoughts aside, let's catch up at Joe Macari. Let's go and see Maximilian and see what he's collecting. So let's go. Here we go then. Just look at us sat there. Gotta say, I do love this thing. Don't know who those people are, but I do love this thing. Very good. Definitely part of the keeper collection. I know a lot of you don't understand it, but there's just, I've driven everything under the sun, and there is a driving experience in this thing unlike pretty much anything I've ever been in. I laugh my head off whilst driving it. Got a little Brabus keychain now as well. That was off Temu. It's about 60p. Perfect. Here we go then. We're in Joe Macari. It's like the social media Olympics in here. Everyone's here. It's total chaos. Can't really moan though, can I? I'm trying to work out what the last thing I showed you guys in here was. I think this was not here last time I came. 959, as you do. Yeah, that definitely wasn't here last time around. those are good. And I do get a lot of comments off you guys saying, why didn't you buy a 959? You should have bought a 959 instead of a Carrera GT. I think the maintenance on these is a little bit more scary than a Carrera GT. I have heard tales that the panels are different per car. You know how you get these kind of old wives' tales on these cars? I can't say old wives' tales, old person's tales now on these cars. And I did get frightened off. And around the time I bought the Carrera GT, I think these were about 800-900 thereabouts. So just slightly out of reach pricing wise. I think they might have been 600-700 actually, slightly cheaper than that. But they are very, very cool. And you know, at some point, if I get some exit money out of somewhere, then a 959 will be on the cards. And actually in white with body coloured wheels, that is mega. And I do like the fact it says 959 on the steering wheel there, just in case you forget. I think this might be a comfort car. I'm not an expert on these. The other thing as well, a lot of people don't appreciate 4 seats in the 959, so it's basically a very sensible family car. The other thing also, you can kind of see it when it's sat there like this. It is a 993. It's a rebodied 993. Obviously, there's a hell of a lot else going on there, but it is a 993. You can see that from the silhouette. I was actually with the designer of this at the Porsche 50th Turbo celebration. He was saying how these bits here basically got stuck onto the 993, but you can see that without this bit here, that's a 993 with wide arches. Anyway, I'll shut up and stop saying 993. There are so many nice bits in it, as always. These are stonking value, so every time I see them, still not buying one, but they are amazing. That 177, I saw at Retromobile in Paris. I think that might have sold. I think someone strolled on and bought that. So that's probably a waiting collection. F12 TDF, 275. That Dino was in it last time I was in here. On the wrist today, we have got Oceana Chronograph Blue, 41mm, blue ceramic IWC. Woof. Very, very, very cool stuff here. 275 Spider there. It's about as rich as it gets. Wood inside, green on tan. Woof, woof, woof. E-Type Mura, Valkyrie, blooming hell. It's all going on in here. We're not here to see any of this though, as lovely as it is, because we're here to see Max's new car. We're going to go and find him as well, so let's go. Okay then, so here we go. This is Max's BMW Z1. Very, very niche car. I actually don't think I've seen one of these on the road driving around. Very, very rare car. Super low mileage this one. Super low mileage this one. I think it's only covered 4,000 kilometers. It's come out of a very prominent car collection. And frankly, I doubt any of you would have guessed that he was picking one of these up. So this is the first model in BMW's line of Z series roadsters. Obviously the successor to this car was the Z3, and the important thing about this car is, and why these are so sought after, you've got plastic body panels, which was new for BMW. You've also got, I can't not mention the doors already, the vertically sliding doors here. Super cool feature, and what everyone knows the Z1 for, if they know the Z1 at all. And it's one of the first BMWs as well to use multi-link rear suspension. The drivetrain is the 2.5 litre straight 6 engine and 5-speed manual transmission from the E30 325i. So 325i owners, and actually E30 owners, will recognise this gearbox. Solid gearbox, but there's so many nice touches, including body colour behind the seats there. Lovely quilting. Look at that kind of diamond stitching. I don't even know what you call that. Very, very, very cool. So these cars then were produced between 1989 and 1991. It is actually, I was going to say my birth year when this car started development, but that would be a lie because I'm only 21. But this is absolutely awesome. He's going to head off in a sec. We're going to grab him. We're going to grab you because we're filming this back to front. We're going to grab you in a second. We're going to talk through your decision-making process because you have one of the most interesting car collections of all the social media people I think I've ever seen, and it's only going to get more problematic as well as things grow for the fella. I think he's going to grow and grow and grow and build a collection of very cool, quirky cars. So I can't wait to see this out on the move. This feels like an interrogation.
It does.
All right, Max, you're on the channel. Hello, nice to see you.
Hi.
Here we go. You haven't got the little hand with you. I mean, it's around.
Actually.
Oh, you do? Okay, good. Oh, it's never far away. Okay, congratulations. First thing first, we've just seen the Z1. I do want to go into why on earth you bought a Z1, because it's a niche purchase. It's super, super cool. And I've told the viewers already, your car collection is eclectic to say the least, and it's gathering pace rapid.
You've gone from 0 to 200 within a matter of months, it seems. So this is the third purchase. What made you buy a Z1? How long have you wanted one? And just tell me about it. We need an explanation.
Why do I want a Z1? Oh, well, no pun intended. Why do I want a Z1? The doors. They're so cool.
Good.
I've never seen another one driving on the streets before.
Nor have I.
I had reviewed one 2 years ago, and ever since then, I had loved the Z1. I just thought it was the coolest thing. No one knows what it is.
No.
So when you're driving, everyone's like, what is that? It's a Z1. So that, like, I like weird and quirky cars. So that is why I bought a Z1.
But there's often like the rationale behind them as well. There's often strong like sort of like rationale. There's always a reason, and I do rate it. I do rate it. You don't go for the stuff that necessarily is, you know, a popular churn online. You don't go for that. You go for the niche stuff, and actually you get people watching it, which is a real skill. I've tried niche stuff, and obviously I'm not captivating enough to get people to watch it. So yeah, the Z1 is an amazing piece of kit, and I've got to ask you now, because this is a problem. You have an issue, clearly. Your issue is car collecting now. This is a disease. It does not stop here.
Yes.
This is the third car that you've bought, like recently.
In a little over a year.
Yeah, that's wild.
The first car that I bought was of course my first car. So the Z1's my third car, which I love. Yeah, it's a great little thing.
What's next then?
An SUV.
SUV, good.
All my cars are sedans. I've got a wagon. I'm covering all the bases. There's a sedan, a wagon, a convertible now, and the last thing is an SUV. So
you say the last thing. It definitely does not stop here. What's on the menu then? Do you want to tell the viewers what you're going for, or do you not want to put them onto them just yet?
I desperately want a Porsche Cayenne GTS with a manual.
Oh,
so rare, very hard to come by.
Which generation? Which year?
That would have been 2006 to 2008, facelifted generation.
Okay.
Facelifted of the first generation.
Yeah. So the fried eggs, but with a slight tweak.
Something like that. Exactly.
Yeah. Nice, rare car. Yeah. Okay, fine, good. And then we'll see what goes on after that.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I'll leave you alone then. Thank you very much.
Sweet.
Continue to channel. I'm sure you're all following Max by now. He's got about 10 million times more followers than me. So make sure you go and follow him if you're not. If you've managed to avoid him or you've been hiding under a rock.
Too kind.
I appreciate it. Superstar. Cheers, mate. Here we go then. He's off. Let's see then. No pressure. There's a baying crowd. Looks good. I think these are going to be a great bet for the future. Cars like this, people are going bonkers for. I think Max is an early adopter of the modern classic kind of quirky, interesting stuff, but I think this is where the market's heading. There he goes. He's getting his tune sorted out. He's putting on some gigs or some Skepta, I think. Possibly, probably not. He's off. What a cool thing, looking better and better with age. Quite a high stress situation as well. We got another camera here as well, filming a little reel. There he goes, nice. He's done this before. And out into the car park. It's been a busy collection, it's been a busy handover. We've got lots of chaps I recognise from social media here. All that get far more views than me these days. A low bar, this is very nice indeed. Very nice. Love these. GTS, woof. Scimitar. There he goes. Suits you, sir.
I try my best.
Yeah, that looks rich, to be fair. And we've got in the background, obviously, my Brabus as well, and my friend Herbie's 996 Turbo S. That is a cool 3-car garage. They've got Vantage on the move as well. That is a very cool 3-car garage right there. Chaos. And actually a cool moment as well, because as I say, one of Max's first videos on social media was with my Brabus. And this is where social media gets you, ladies and gents. You put in the graft, you find a niche, and you do well at it, you can end up buying niche pieces of BMW history on a Saturday morning for a laugh. Very cool. For now then, thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And I put an ad at the start of the video. Make sure you click the link. It really helps me. And if it's not for you right now, bookmark it and use it down the line. It's a specific discount for you guys and girls. For now, I'll see you all very soon. Ciao!